Delgado's UVU career took off during the 21-22 season when he finished 16-1 while competing unattached, including winning the Cowboy Open, Roadrunner Open, and Rocky Mountain Collegiate Open. The successful season aided his development and helped him reach a career-high 17 wins last season. His 7th place finish at last year's Big 12 Championship earned him an automatic bid to the NCAA Championships, where he picked up his first win at NCAAs. Fans, Isaiah Delgado. Our next senior, Jacob Armstrong, joined by his wife and parents, hailing from West Mountain, Utah. Please welcome Jacob and his family. Jacob Armstrong finished 11-7 and 8-1 in duels at 184 pounds and entered the national spotlight for the first time in his college career in 2022 after beating 3 NCAA qualifiers at the prestigious Cliff Keen Invitational. This year, he holds a 12-5 record, including becoming the first in program history to win the Reno Tournament of Champions while helping the Wolverine to a program-high 4th place finish. Jacob will look to compete for a Big 12 title next month and is currently in position for his first trip to the NCAA Championships. Off the mat, Jacob is a 3-time academic first-team All-Big 12 honoree. Fans, Jacob Armstrong. Our next senior, joined by his parents and siblings, is Chase Trussell. During his UVU career, Chase has been a staple at heavyweight for the Wolverines. As an underclassman, he recorded wins over number 12, Josh Holkett of Fresno State in 2020, and number 11, Dalton Robertson from Northern Colorado in 2021. He has won 10 matches 4 different times in his career, including a career high of 18 wins in the 2022-2023 season, where he recorded 18 duel points for UVU. This year, he is 7-3 and 3-1 in duels. Once again, Chase Trussell. Coming to UVU from El Paso, Texas, joined by his parents and Utah family, Kobe Nelms. Nelms finished 2nd in wins at UVU in 2021-2022 with 15 and tied the team lead with 5 major decisions last year. He was the starter for Utah Valley at 133 pounds for most of the year and finished 2-2 at both the Michigan State and Roadrunner Opens. This year he finished a 3-2 at the Reno Tournament of Champions with a major decision over Oklahoma's Carter Schmidt. Fans, Kobe Nelms. Kobe Nelms. Our next senior, joined by his wife and parents, siblings, is Ty Smith. The Bunkerville, Nevada native was a National Collegiate Wrestling Association Scholar All-American in 2021. Ty earned 4 wins that year over ranked opponents while earning his first trip to the NCAA tournament with an at-large berth to the NCAA Championships. In 2022-2023, his upset of number 8, Clay Carlson, earned him Big 12 Wrestler of the Week honors before he added a 2nd place finish in the Last Chance Open. While in the classroom, the senior was selected to the academic All Big 12 first team as a sophomore, and last year added 2nd team honors. Fans, Ty Smith. From Southlake, Texas, please welcome Cameron Haddock. Haddock finished 10-10 in his freshman season, winning titles at both the Cowboy Open and UVU Opens. After returning from a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, he went 3-0 in 2021 and 2022 and earned a 2nd place finish at the Roadrunner Open. He again placed 2nd at the Roadrunner Open last year. This year, Cameron is 2-2, recording a pair of pins at the Western States Open. He earned 2023 academic All Big 12 first team honors. Fans, Cameron Haddock. Our next senior hails from Hillsboro, Oregon, joined by his wife, parents, sister, brother-in-law, and niece. Please welcome Hunter Morse. During his time at UVU, Morse earned 3 first-team All-Big 12 academic selections. He had a career high of 13 wins in the 2021-22 season, where he won the Rocky Mountain Collegiate Open. Going 4-0, he finished 2-2 at the Roadrunner Open in 2022 and participated in the Southeast Open this year. He is a 2-time academic All-Big 12 first-team selection. Fans
Football player of all time.
Best football player of all time.
What do Mahomes have to say?
Is this a trick question?
They're not talking about you, Patrick.
Let's be honest. The game you play
shouldn't even be called football.
Why are there basketball players in this commercial?
Oh, I can play football.
There's football.
And then there's football.
Or football.
Football?
It takes equal parts.
Power.
Toys.
finesse.
They play on a bigger stage.
Is any of us.
I love that every time this commercial airs, I get to drink another Mountain Dew.
Get your ticket rosters ready as we announce today's matchups. Starting at 157 pounds from California Baptist, a senior from San Diego, California, Chaz Hallmark from Utah Valley, either redshirt sophomore.
What city is Cal Baptist in?
Alex Hammer, Riverside.
That's what I thought. Test. Are we live? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the campus of Utah Valley University. We have Wolverine Wrestling, Utah Valley taking on California Baptist. I am Sam Allen, joined here by...
This is Chase and Talbert. Welcome everyone out for the final duel of the season for the Utah Valley Wolverines. They'll be facing the Cal Baptist University coming out from Riverside, California. We're excited for this duel today. Just doing the handshakes at this point, the lineups. Starting the duel at 157 pounds today.
Stay with us while we run through the lineups. Gonna have some great wrestling this morning. A little bit different, Chasen, right? Starting a duel at 11 a.m. Get where you're fresh in the day.
Yeah, it's a little bit, they weighed in at 9 a.m., bright and early. It's a little more of a tournament format for these guys, but this duel's important. There's a lot of things that go into play before Big 12s with seeding, making sure guys' RPI is right, so this match could be important for their RPI in the event that they want good seeding, but also a chance of getting like an automatic bid to the national tournament at the end of the season. So a lot riding on today's matches.
Today, go ahead.
Also today, a little bit of a send-off for the current head coach, Greg Williams, this being his final home duel.
Right. I was gonna mention that Coach Greg Williams, 18 seasons here at the head of Wolverine Wrestling, produced multiple All-Americans, really did the groundwork to lay the foundation for Utah Valley Wrestling, bringing UVU Wrestling from junior college all the way to Division I, jumped all the stages in between, put some great wrestling out on the mat. We also have 8 seniors, so this is the final match for 8 of Utah Valley seniors. We honored them pre-match here as well, so a lot going on. Kind of nostalgic, little bittersweet, Chasen, as we come to the end of a coaching era. Some of these seniors coming to the end as well. Just excited too for what's happening postseason with our conference and with nationals.
Yeah, it's kind of the final tune-up before the guys get ready to go to Big 12. So coaches are primed, athletes are ready. We'll just finish up these handshakes and we'll be on our way here.
The Wolverines are led by head coach Greg Williams. He is assisted by associate coaches Ernie Casanova and Ethan Loftus.
We're flipping the lights on, ready to go live.
And please draw your attention to the mat as we announce today's honorary captain. Presenting our honorary captain is Assistant Athletic Director Nate Mathis and Willie the Wolverine.
Again, starting at 157 pounds, Chaz Hallmark from Cal Baptist going up against Alex Emmer, a redshirt sophomore. Emmer got a brother on the team as well.
Hallmark, a senior, be his final duel as well.
Mike Ripplinger at Box Elder High School. Kyle was a 2-time regional champion and placed 3rd in the state championships twice. Beyond work, Kyle recognizes today's honorary captain, Kyle Parsons.
I got royalty inside my DNA. Looking for the beast, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got more poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, no ambition, flow inside my DNA.
Athletes doing the coin flip this second. Captain's shaking hands. Athletes just returning to their corners here. Alex Emmer ready to start the duel off at 157 pounds.
Welcome, fans. It's time for Utah Valley Wrestling.
All right, here we go. 157 pounds. You know, chasing it. You could talk about senior day, or we can't call it senior night because we're in the morning still here. You know, senior day, senior match, last match. What are your thoughts? You were a UVU wrestler when finished your career here.
Yeah, for a lot of guys, they're starting to wind down. They, might not ever step on a mat again, type thing. For athletes, that can be tough. Tough way to end your career. So these two just tying up in the middle. Alex Emmer, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Really gamey here. He's good at hand fighting. Typically hits a sweep single. See if he can get to it.
Emmer does a good job the down block there and keep his hips back. Another sweep there, just like you said, Jason.
Yeah, he's good there. He's working that underhook. Chaz Hallmark, one of their more seasoned athletes on their lineup, gets back to his sweep. Hallmark doing a good job whizzing.
We got some scramble here. Hallmark dives under, and again, is still rolling.
These might be flat there.
Man,
that's 3 takedown. He looked kind of flat, though.
I think had we had a different vantage point, our referee was at their head, but if he was near their feet, man, those shoulders were flat to the mat, stacked up on top for a good solid second there, but we go out of bounds.
Good way to start the match. Minute left in the first period.
Oh.
Hallmark hips over on that return. Scores 2 reversal. And he's got a bar in.
Oh, nice lip bar out there. Hallmark headhunting here, looking for that cradle. He's on the side. He's trying to reach those hands through to lock him up. Emmer could reach his free hand out here and get in the way of that lock.
He's got him cradled.
Rolls him. Hallmark rolls him through. No points
near
yet.
fall.
And a scramble ensuing here. And time
That'll
runs
be
out.
it for the first period. So Emmer gets in a little bit of a sticky situation. He had a cradle locked up on him. Rolls through. It'll be CBU's choice. Hallmark goes bottom. Emmer getting a little high. Match tied up 3-3 with that escape.
Oh, elbow pass there, and Hallmark attempts for a shot. Emmer's got to get some circle. Oh, tries for a bit of a throw there.
Kind of
Ends
just
up
threw him with
getting
the
into a
whizzer.
Position where now he's got an attack and a headhunt for a cradle again. Right
Doesn't
on the
give
edge of
it
the
up.
mat.
Gets put in a weird spot, but Coach Lofthouse encouraging Emmer to get back to his underhook. Hallmark in sort of a front head cow catcher position.
Oh,
Emmer snatches the leg. He kind of fed it to him. Gave it to him too close.
Just snatched that leg right up. Now he's on this sweep position. He's got to try to lift this up.
We want to be above the knee here. He looks to get his left hand. Hallmark squares back up with him. Emmer looking to keep his lock. His time runs out. Hallmark in a little bit better position here. It'll be Green's choice. Emmer gets choice going into the third period. Score is tied 3-3. He chooses neutral.
Gotta go. I like it. I like that. That's saying, hey, I'm gonna win this takedown. I'm gonna take this to the house.
Yeah, Emmer's been in on the legs 3 times now. Finished one of them.
Hallmark seems very comfortable in these underhook positions.
Yeah, he jacks him up, and he's standing almost straight up there on the edge of the mat.
Oh, catches his toe. Emmer does a good job to scramble on the edge there, and we'll go out of bounds.
That'll be a stall warning. Hallmark kind of just drives him straight back. Did a good job of keeping his butt towards the middle, controlling the center of that. And Emmer back in on that sweep right away.
He's got to keep moving.
Yeah, he kind of stopped. He get it on the leg, and he stopped.
Well, I think even our last shot that Emmer had was similar, where he had good penetration, was deep. But if we stay there, man, Hallmark is good. He's going for this cradle again. Look, he pulls him up, over. Hallmark's got to stay balled up right there. Hook the leg, and now finishing a double. Wow, look at the flexibility of Hallmark.
He's kind of doing the splits now.
Look at that flexibility of Hallmark.
Emmer looking to swim to that right hip. He's got his right
move.
hand
He's got to
over
get
there.
up on his feet and move. He's got to drive through a double right here.
Yeah, he needs to be on his toes here. Driving forward. And ref call stale.
I don't know. Would you call that stalemate?
Yeah, I think, he
that was
hasn't
long
improved.
enough?
He's been in on the leg for 45 seconds at least, and couldn't quite get to the finish. 30 seconds left in the match.
Hallmark, nice change-ups here. Look, man, 2 and 3 and 4 setups.
Yeah,
Just go for that shot.
Emmer doesn't want to back out here.
He's got a circle.
Another stall would mean a point. He needs to circle inbounds.
He's got a circle here.
Short time here, 4 seconds. We're going into overtime, Sammy.
This is where you got to dig deep, Jason. Blood time.
Emmer's got blood spewing out of his nostrils.
Gushing. No, ref said, hey, we got a little blood. I don't know if there's any on the mat that we got to get cleaned up, but tiny little break before we hit this overtime period. But I think those are the ones right before they called the blood time out. I said, this is the time when we got to go hard. You got to dig deep because you're going straight from a 7-minute match to a 2-minute overtime. But here we go. A takedown wins this.
Remember the good old days when they just let you bleed? Just go crazy?
Just whatever. Oh, another sweep single.
Hey, I told you.
Emmer's got that. But this is where he's got to keep moving. If he stays stagnant, Hallmark's doing a good job of keeping a heavy whizzer, isolating hands.
Yeah, Emmer goes headhunt, but he needs to pick that left ankle of Hallmark out.
Pick it up, put it on your
elevation.
thigh.
Yeah.
Right, lift that thing up.
He goes above the knee. Hallmark
Trying to
just
go
switches his
under.
hips really well there, and you can feel that pressure. And now he's got Emmer kind of stuffed. He's stuffing him with his hips.
Okay, Emmer's got to, driving through again. He's either going to drive through or kind of go into that drape position. This is the second time now. Hallmark, interesting finish where he tries to roll him up. Swimming that right arm through is going to get a double leg takedown. I don't know about that.
Utah Valley coach is going to argue in the call here. They're saying at least look at it.
Referee's going to take a look and
maybe we can see a replay here. So he did. He had hooked that ankle. He had stepped over the ankle, and he had a head.
But
So,
Emmer also had an arm
arm
all
and
the
a
way
leg.
through, near up to his shoulder.
Yeah.
So that looks like a 50-50 position, but the referee said, that looks like a takedown. But I don't know, man. Emmer has had so many good shots that he sweeps. He's got the angle, he's got the penetration, and then he ends up staying way too long. He's not continuing to move. He's not elevating that foot up or picking that foot up, and it ends up where, man, 2-3 times now, Hallmark's done a good job to scramble and actually turn his defense into an offense.
both guys getting kind of a breather before the final call is made. That could be match. Referees have a lot of control in these situations. You know, they typically don't eat crow, and they'll just double down on their call. So we'll see what comes of it. Ref's still watching the video. Ref stays with the call. He says 3 takedown.
Referee sticks with what he said.
Coach Williams not thrilled.
Not thrilled about that. Good. I mean, man, the match tight, obviously. We go, you know, Emmer's got an entire third period and the overtime period to take his offense and win that match. Unfortunately, those nice deep sweep singles that he was hitting weren't able to come away with that takedown. So
yeah, I mean, you look at the match, it's like the score wasn't really how the match went. Emmer was in on 5, maybe 6 shots. Hallmark, I don't know, took an offensive shot.
I don't believe so.
I think he just scored off that reattack. But up next, 165 pounds, Mateo De La Pena, redshirt freshman for CBU.
Jackson Groot from Utah Valley, a junior, comes out with a nice sweep single. But again, I think this is something we saw with Emmer's match. We get those shots, but we got to keep working. That finish, that takedown is not done until I'm behind and I got control.
Guru going to want to get his head off the mat, rake that leg in. Both guys hand fighting here. Groot looking to get...
Groot with a far side underhook.
Yeah. Mateo De La Pena pulls Russian tie here. He gets into a shot and goes body. Gets the 3.
That's a powerful double leg shot there. If you think about it, he shot through an underhook. Even though it's far side, he shot straight through an underhook, just pulls and just... sucks those legs in and goes behind.
Got some length on him, was able to get to his lock and then go in body. GoUVU looking to sit here.
Just keep scooting his hips. He's got to keep scooting. Williams saying head up. Got to get our head off the mat. That allows us to keep moving.
De La Pena good at this crab position. He kind of has the leg in. He's going claw. He's going half.
Yeah, he's staying active on top. You see him back. He's grabbing those toes, and ref started counting. But on his hip now, GoUVU can, if he can pull this right leg out, push it away from him. I think a lot of times, you know, those that are watching, or, you know, if there's younger wrestlers, sometimes when a leg comes in, just because I grab the leg, I actually end up holding him on me tighter. I got to start trying to get those feet out from inside that leg ride, get the legs out away from my body so I can actually create some space rather than hold him on top of me by grabbing a leg.
GoUVU gets to his feet.
Yeah.
Not enough as time expires in the first period. It'll be CBU's choice. CBU goes bottom. Tripod and gets to his feet. Hand control and out. Scores 4-0.
Got you know, he had a good wrist right there. Oh, shot straight on by De La Pena.
GoUVU really good at this wrist control.
Oh,
Re-attacks, but not quite enough.
got to swim that right hand through. Excuse me, left hand through. Elevate and swim. De La Pena got a body lock here. He's going to hold on for dear life. Oh, if he headhunts here, he's got him on his back. Nice job by GoUVU. Got him on his back. He's got to keep headhunting, got to keep pushing forward. Pressure's got to go up towards his head.
De La Pena does a good job. He knifed through here. He's got his hips back turned. And belly's down, but we get 4 near fall.
Nice job with a 4 near fall. He's got to keep the pressure on now. He's way, way high. He's got to go ahead and cover those hips. .22 seconds left here.
He's raking that wrist out. He does a good job of rolling it out, but he's got to do something with it here. Reps on his hands and knees, making sure it stays safe. He puts a right on the rest of the round, so it'll be 7-4 in favor of GoUVU.
Nice change of events, hey?
It's UVU's choice, and he'll go bottom. So we're watching legs coming in. We don't want to get pulled back into that crab position.
Right. A reminder, GoUVU did earn that escape.
Coach Williams saying wrestle here. He's kind of looking conservative, not being too crazy here. De La Pena currently has 1:15 riding time.
GoUVU really hunting after that leg. Again, I talk about this, either hold on. Now, okay, now he's got a whizzer back. He's going to come and drive through. There he goes with a 2-point reversal. Nice job, and now Alex back up on that shoulder. Weirdly enough, De La Pena's not really doing a lot to like keep that wrist in front of his stomach. He's letting it come out. And again, now the group.
Yep, he's shouldered back into him.
Got to return him. There we go. Back to the mat, flattens him out.
Barut being gritty here. He's back on those wrists. He's really good at raking them out, but he's not to the point where he can get a turn.
We've got to bump it forward here. He had a power hat or a half Nelson with this really tough wrist control over the top. Now in a claw.
Looking for
Try to live.
20 seconds left in the match. De La Pena looking to make some movement here. If he gets to his feet, he hand controls, he turns and faces, that'll be a point. Fresh start, 9-5 with 8 seconds left. De La Pena has got to go feet to back, but he kind of just coasts.
Interesting. Well, guess what? Hey, we got Jackson Garut comes away with a victory for Utah Valley. We're one-on-one. Nice victory there. Lot changed. I mean, everything in that match changed, Chasen, with that reversal and near fall. The whole pace of the match changed after that.
Yeah, I mean, you fight off your back for 30 seconds, you know, how he did, and kind of takes the wind out of your sails, gets you tired.
All right. Well, we are up next at 174 pounds. Peter Accardi.
Acciardi.
What's that?
Acciardi.
Wow.
It's Italian. Their coach told me.
Very nice. Acciardi. Peter Acciardi going up against Kalen Uhlenhop. Uhlenhop been a fixture for us on and off throughout this season.
Yeah, Acciardi, a graduate at 174. Uhlenhop, a redshirt freshman. So age gap here. He's seasoned athlete from CBU wrestling a greenie out here in Utah Valley. Uhlenhop, a Las Vegas, Nevada native, super unorthodox. He's got some slick moves, pulls Russian a lot, really good shot defense. His longer body style gets him some leverage in certain positions that he's learned works well for him. So see what happens here. Acciardi, more of a stout wrestler.
Yeah, the physique difference between Uhlenhop and Acciardi. Just different body styles. And sometimes that plays well into your strategy. Sometimes it's funky trying to, wrestle somebody that's lower to ground, lower center of gravity.
Uhlenhop goes Russian. He's looking to kick out that near leg, a donkey kick there, but he can't quite reach because Acciardi does a good job of posting on his head in that position.
Acciardi with good motion. He's kept his hands and feet going most of the match now. Comes to the center of the mat.
Referee looking to promote some action here. Uhlenhop takes a shot from space. He's backing in his underhook.
Oh, almost like, man, had an angle but not enough. There we go again. Another shot. Acciardi's down blocked here.
Short time. And that'll be it for the first period. scoreless after the first round. CBU gets choice. He'll go bottom. I'll see you later.
Uhlenhop quick to flatten him out on his side.
He's got that cross wrist. Goes half.
Oh.
Acciardi tries to hit a roll. Uhlenhop high, right in high here. Dangerous spot.
Oh, man, roll after roll. Granby roll after Granby roll. Archie.
Yeah, he's
Acciardi.
a roller.
Man, that was 2 or 3 Granby rolls in a row.
And they put Caleb in a precarious situation. I mean, he was having to hip over and really follow him through. I see another one coming.
Yep, here we go again. But he's almost, I mean, like you said, I think if it wasn't for Uhlenhop's length, the lever, you know, and keeping that little bit of leverage over Acciardi, I think we would have enrolled. But now that's that 4th roll again. Oh, now we go with the roll of our own and end up in a weird position, but we're recovering here.
.20 seconds. Uhlenhop gets back into his underhook. Not super high scoring, fast pace on their feet this match.
Acciardi came out, I feel like in the first round, had a lot of motion, a lot of hand fight. And we've kind of slowed down. So, you know, with a low-scoring match like this, a lot can happen. You know, a reversal, a near fall, whatever the, you know, escaping a takedown. We blow the lead open, but we got to start first with Caleb getting a tripod here. Now he's up to his feet. Oh, a body lock here. That's twice now.
Uhlenhop just barely loses riding time at this point. Acciardi pulls that wrist out, and he's also got an ankle.
No lock. Uhlenhop now right there. Granby. He has a Granby right here.
Nothing.
There we go.
Reversal and call and ref.
Man.
This referee.
Acciardi tried for that roll again, and man, his shoulders were flat. Again, referee looking at the feet, looking at that takedown, and man, we missed an opportunity. That's the second match now where, again, whatever the roll we went into or the stack that we put them in that position, we missed that opportunity. The pressure's got to come forward now. Caleb's got to stay tight on those wrists.
Yeah, he either needs to accrue riding time and allow an escape or just ride him out. That's probably preferable.
Another roll.
Acciardi just hits rolls from anywhere. Kind of a compact guy. He can hit him on a dime, you know. Slow return to the center. He's got to ride him for 9 seconds. 19 left in the round and in the match.
I mean, right here, this is pivotal. It'll be interesting to see what Acciardi goes to. He's got 9 seconds to get out to tie it, extend this match.
I think a roll's coming.
I would guess so. This high tripod. Oh, dives under.
Riding
there
time.
we go. Riding time has been secured by Uhlenhop. Another roll attempt here. We got to be careful.
That'll be it for the match. Caleb Uhlenhoff comes away with a victory. 174 pounds.
Stay with us. We're going to a short break. We'll be back with more Utah Valley Wrestling going up against CBU. Stay with us. We are back. So, okay, we are 3 matches in. UVU's come away with 2 victories. Team score 6-3. Good matches, though. We've had a number of close matches. One goes into overtime. So we're up next at 184 pound. We're finishing with our promotional push-up contest. I'm not sure how many they did, but we're going to go up from California Baptist at 184 pound. Nathan Haas, a sophomore with a 12-10 record. He's going up against Jacob Armstrong of Utah Valley University. Armstrong's been in and out of our lineup. Mahanrai Russian was also weighed in today. Jacob, one of our ranked wrestlers, 28th ranked in the nation, a senior, again going up against Nathan Haas of Cal Baptist. Showing some replays of previous match of Uhlenhoff. All right, here we go.
Haas, one of their more savvy athletes, highly recruited. I think he took 3rd at U23s. So Armstrong, although being very well seasoned as a redshirt senior, Haas is no slouch. Haas also known to be kind of a goer, pushing the pace.
Yeah, I think you always look at 2 things. You either look at goer, for when we use that term, how are the hands going, how are the feet going, and you see, man, with the motion he creates, he shoots from far away but gets great penetration in a double leg takedown. Armstrong right back up to a tripod. He's going to fight this hand control, but we shuffle out of bounds. Another tripod position here. Oh, cuts out, earns that take there, that escape there.
Score 1-3 in favor of Haas. Haas also a transfer from Nebraska. Came back home to California to wrestle at CBU.
Far away, a little too far away.
Yeah, Armstrong catches him in that front head, but not quite enough leverage there.
Oh, almost a...
Goes across that ankle.
Yeah, crossbody ankle pick. But not enough pop to finish him, trip him down. Armstrong at a distance here. Close that gap and coming now as that tie-up comes on. Russian tie here. There we go, front headlock. Armstrong's level just a little higher. I think it makes it hard for him to get any kind of like true angle or true penetration. Haas done a good job of staying low, keeping a good position at all times.
Short time in the first period. A lot of offense out of both guys, kind of tapered down. Armstrong will go bottom heading into the second. Try to make up the 1-3 deficit. Go straight to tripod. Hand control and out.
Ooh, nice high C, but wow. How about a change of events? But we're still scrambling. Still got to scramble. Not enough to get out, but
Haas just disappeared.
wow. I'd love to see that replay. No, we get a nice deep high C and just to change the defense and the automatic reattack. Pretty impressive.
Hey, Armstrong back on his feet. 3-6. A minute left-ish in the second period. Armstrong looking to finish a shot. He's been in on a couple now. Haas has capitalized off those.
Sweep single. Haas does a good job to keep an angle, and Armstrong kind of goes, you know what, let's get had a whizzer, maybe a little bit of a defense there. Gave that up, and we're down now, 9-3. Armstrong right back up to his feet.
.30 seconds left in the second period.
Armstrong again back up to this tripod. Oh, cuts out. Nice job.
Yeah, he's really good at escaping here.
I think if there's something I'm seeing, like Armstrong, he's getting shots, just continuing through. Like, imagine a takedown is one continuous motion. We're shooting, getting to an angle, getting to the mat, and we're stopping. We got to shoot, continue through. Haas with some good defense, being tricky. So now we're to the third period. Cal Baptist's choice.
Quick to his feet here. Scores an escape right there on the edge of the mat.
Armstrong, good level here. He's gotten lower. He's got to get himself in a good attacking position. Sweep there.
Haas back in on that left leg of Armstrong. Drives him forward. Jacob does have a little bit of tricks up his sleeve, feet to back sort of things that she's going to be looking for as we go into the last 30 seconds. He goes underhook here. Armstrong's really strong hips.
Oh, and a throw by with a reshot.
So it's kind of the same thing you hit in the first round, but still not quite enough angle.
Tripod up again. 13 seconds left. We got to go hard. Oh. Takedown's the difference. I mean, not only chasing, we talk about this a bunch, but the three-point takedown they've instituted this year, you can blow the match open real quick, but, man, takedown after takedown with no real offense to respond to. So Armstrong, our senior, gets defeated by Haas at 184 pounds. All right, up 194, or excuse me, 197.
Staple here at Utah Valley, Evan Bachman, currently ranked 14th. Bachman, a redshirt junior, vying to qualify for a second try at NCAAs this year. Coach Lofthouse has done a really good job with developing Bachman and getting him to be a little more multi-dimensional. He has a really good high crotch. He's really good in his rolls, but recently I've seen him hit some other shots, so we'll see what happens here.
After this one, yeah.
Bachman on that front head. Looking to get an angle here, but nothing yet.
I think Bachman does a good job where, you know, you got somebody fresh in the first round. Bachman has some real go-to attacks, and he does a good job keeping position, wearing his opponent out with some heavy hands on the head, some good motion. That further develops in rounds 2 and 3, and I think we'll continue to see this. His go-to offense comes alive as his opponent starts getting tired. So.
Yeah, I really appreciate his explosivity when he gets in on a shot or he goes to hit a roll or any of those positions that requires some explosiveness. He's really good there.
Both guys high level.
Bachman looking to dig out a Russian tie here. These guys are going upper body. No leg attacks yet.
Oh, there he goes.
It's the sweep.
Sweep single. I just love it, too, because it's from distance, and I think it's deceptive. Sometimes you're like, that's just a faraway shot, but he does such a good job with penetrating and getting an angle.
He's looking to swim that right hip, elevate the left leg that he's got a hold of.
Sheeran just holding on, locked there back in the crotch. Bachman's got to push this top leg off, try to pop his head out. It's almost there.
Oh, he swims.
There, that's a takedown. There you go. 3-point takedown. Bachman's going to climb up the back. Switching here.
Still hitting a switch.
Sheeran switching. There he goes. He's going to lift.
Bachman
trip
loves this
down.
position. He's good here.
No, he's.
Referee says he's locking hands. What's going on here?
All right, well,
so,
referee showed stalling, but he showed locking hands, which it wasn't. Okay, right. So I think, Jason, walk the viewers through what that kind of sequence meant right there.
Yeah, so when you're on top, you can't drop to the leg. In years past, I mean, if a guy's about to escape, you just drop to the leg, clamp on, and just wait for a stale instead of giving up an escape. They created this rule where you can't stay on the leg for more than 5 seconds or it's considered a stall. So in the ref's opinion there, Bach was in on the leg for 5 seconds instead of improving up to, the hips or the chest and the arm area. So Gets the stall warning. We'll continue the match. There's 6 seconds left in the first period. Bachman currently has 18 seconds of riding time. That'll be it for the first round. Utah Valley gets choice here. Oh, California Baptist gets choice. They go bottom.
Shriran busted down there. Bachman on top here. Bachman's tough with this spiral ride, and
he goes spiral half. CBU up to his feet, but Bachman gets in on the high C and lifts.
Huge flare return.
Great return. CBU athlete does a good job of hitting this switch from anywhere, but he doesn't have the angle.
There we go, straight to a tilt.
We're getting swipes.
Nice earned tilt here.
That'll be 4. 3. Okay.
I thought we had earned that 4 points.
With that, Bach goes up 6-0. Escape here by California Baptist.
Oh, such a good high C.
Yep. He sits
him
him.
on the butt.
Pretty takedown.
He's got such a tight waist here. He could trap that close arm, man, run that tilt the same as he did before.
Yeah, bottom guy isn't having fun, you know. Bachman being so stout and powerful. A lot of pressure there. Second period comes to an end. It'll be 9-1 for Evan Bachman, and he gets choice. He'll go bottom.
So in these situations here where you got a full round up by 8 points, we can still extend. This is where earning those bonus points for your team make a big difference. Nice job. Quick earns that escape, so we're back on our feet.
Coach Williams reminding Bachman he needs 2 takedowns.
.116 in the match here. Here we go. There we go, front headlock. He's going to milk it down.
Angle.
He's got these legs, he can run here. Got to keep going. Redirect inside trip all the way to his back. 45 seconds here. We can tech fall with another takedown here.
He gets in on it. That's sweet. And runs it to 3. That'll be attacked with the riding time. They say just ride him out for 30 seconds.
There he goes, a crossface here. He's going to run around. Riding tight here. Short time. Got to bump him forward.
Drops to the leg.
Drops to that leg.
Ref can call it, but time expires. So with the riding time, it'll be a technical fall by Evan Bachman.
Well, hey, that's a good victory by our stud-ranked number 14, Evan Bachman. Crowd's going crazy right now. We got a long break here, so if you're joining us online watching here, we got a break, but stay with us. There's still tons of wrestling left. That brings the team score, UVU 11, CBU 7. Tight match, still a lot of wrestling to go. Stay with us. Big 12 wrestling, Cal Baptist versus Utah Valley. Thanks so much.
Greg Williams has built this program with his bare hands. He has come in and laid the foundation for future success and has done a lot of amazing things on the way with 5 All-Americans. But one of the things I'm most impressed about is how Greg has molded and shaped the lives of young men who have left the program and have become husbands and fathers and lawyers and doctors and all the important things that they'll do in the world. I know they've learned many great attributes and taken a lot of great characteristics from Greg.
He's been in part of high-level high school athletes, high-level club athletes, and now with this tenure at UVU, I don't think there's a lot of wrestlers in the state that haven't been affected by him in some way.
He recruited with that. We didn't have a building until halfway through my eligibility. I mean, how do you recruit when there's no wrestling room? We literally didn't have a wrestling room.
So Greg really is this stake in the ground, the line in the sand where UVU wrestling really turned a corner, and the sky's the limit. And I'm excited for the future, and really just extremely grateful to Greg for the immense amount of work that he did, and his legacy will be that inflection point.
1, 2, 3, UV! You have to give credit where credit's due, and Coach Williams being the head coach and being here the longest, he deserves a credit for those successes as well.
With my whole heart, I thank him for what he's built here at UVU. He's left a very strong legacy, and it is our obligation, those of us who are still here, to build on that legacy and to make sure that we continue to be great and be even better in Division I and nurture our young men who are engaged in this beautiful and also frightening sport of wrestling.
Greg has allowed Utah Valley University to be a very, very attractive place to coach.
One of the best compliments I think I can pay Greg Williams as a coach and a father is that he's someone I would send my son to wrestle for. Send him away to college, he takes care of them, he cares about their development, he cares about their future, and having been the sport administrator for the last few years, I really have got a first-hand look at that.
Greg did great at that of like, here's some things you could do with your life of being like a better person, developing your character. As a leader, these certain skills transfer not only into sports but also into like your career, and I think Greg kind of wants the best for all his athletes.
Now that I'm graduated, I've moved on in the sense of running down the road of my own life and towards my own goals, and he still texts me a lot, which is really, I really appreciate it because it really shows how invested he is in his wrestlers as individuals, and so genuinely, Greg fills a father figure role in my life, and I'm really grateful for it.
I think Coach Williams personifies the first core value at UVU, which is exceptional care. He really cares deeply about the student athletes, these young men who are doing something so difficult.
Melded and formed into the best version of myself as a wrestler, but also I just became a better human. So I'm grateful for the opportunity that I was able to spend under Coach Williams.
Greg's always had my well-being in mind. As a man, as a father, as a son, as a teammate, as an athlete, and that always meant a lot.
There came a point where Greg and I had to talk about sort of like what was best for me and my family, and And those are, I guess that's a private conversation that I appreciated Greg looking out for me in the sense of me as a person and of the whole life trajectory and lifespan versus just in the context of a wrestler and as an athlete.
Yeah, I just want to say congrats, Coach, on a successful career at Utah Valley, and look forward to working with you in the next phase.
Best of luck to you, Greg, in your retirement. You and Kristen have deserved this. I hope you get some time to relax and spend some time with your grandkids.
Greg, love you, man. Appreciate everything you've done for me and my family. I know that there's many, many more that feel the same way I do, so we appreciate you. We love you. Wish you all the best.
Hey, Greg, congratulations on your journey that have impacted so many people, including me. So I appreciate you. I'm super excited to see what you do and what you choose in the next phase of your life. And I'm sure it won't be anything short of amazing. God bless. I really appreciate you.
Greg, congratulations for all that you've done for the program. We're excited for you and Kristen and your family in retirement. It's been well earned. You're somebody that I'll always look up to. I appreciate our relationship that we've had, the candid conversations that we've had, the laughter, and I'm going to miss seeing you around on a daily basis, but I know you'll still be here as a fan and a friend of the program. So I just want to tell you thanks for all that you've done for Wolverine Athletics, for the numerous student athletes that you've mentored, and for this community.
To Coach Greg Williams and Kristen, congratulations, thank you, and go Wolverines!
Greg Williams has built this program with his bare hands. He has come in and laid the foundation for future success and has done a lot of amazing things on the way.
Wrestling head coach Greg Williams. Only the second coach in program's 20-year history, Coach Williams has led the Wolverines to over 100 dual victories. He took over the program in May 2006, coaching through a stint in the Western Wrestling Conference before leading the program through its transition to the Big 12 Conference. During the 14 years of the Wolverines' postseason eligibility, Williams coached the first 5 All-Americans in program history. He produced 45 NCAA qualifiers, 2 Big 12 titles, 119 academic all-conference awards, 52 commissioners honor roll recognitions, 14 NWCA Team Academic Awards, 43 NWCA Scholar All-American Honors, and 1 Elite 90 recipient. Today we'd like to recognize Coach Williams with the Michael V. Jacobson Bronze Wolverine Award. This award is given to those who exemplify the spirit of UVU athletics, named after longtime former UVU athletic director Mike Jacobson. This award recognizes contributions of time, energy, and dedication of furthering UVU athletics mission. Presenting this award is President Astrid Tuminez, the Director of Athletics, and the Director of Athletics, Jared Sumption. Joining Coach Williams on the mat is his wife, Kristen Williams, daughter Alexis Valdez, son-in-law Tyler Valdez, granddaughter Elena Valdez, granddaughter Taylor Frame, son-in-law Dylan Frame, daughter Amber Davis, son-in-law Drew Davis, and grandchildren Zane and Sky Davis. Fans, please stand and join us in thanking head coach Greg Williams for his 18 years of dedication.
Welcome back, fans. We just had that 10-minute break to honor Coach Greg Williams and his career here at Utah Valley. We talked a little bit before the duel, Sammy, but when Greg showed up is 18 years ago.
I know.
And they literally didn't have a wrestling room. He was recruiting guys to wrestle without a room, and they weren't eligible to compete yet in the postseason. And from there to where Utah Valley's at now, it's still being a young program in the grand scheme of things. You know, you got programs like Oklahoma State, Iowa, Big Ten schools that have been around for 100 years, and Utah Valley as a school is super young. And the wrestling program being, you know, barely 20, there's a lot of things that come into play, and what he's done in this time has been awesome. So they honored him right before we got back into the action here with heavyweight Chase Trussell. Trussell, one of the seniors honored before the duel as well, been a fixture at heavyweight this season, shooting to qualify for the first time for NCAAs. He's a guy that can do it, Sam.
I agree. You know, heavyweight's an interesting weight class because there's a lot of variability in the size, the height, the overall weight, right? And so I think Chase is a lighter heavyweight, but he moves so well, and I think he's right there where, you know, his unique set of skills, his skill set positions him well to attack, positions him well to create some pretty unorthodox motion and explosiveness at a weight class that's sometimes a little bit slower speed. So
Yeah,
like what he does.
Trussell's really good. Out of high school, we didn't know that he'd be a heavyweight, right? And kind of tried to grow him into this weight class. He got big. Not as big as some of those guys. But like you said, Sammy, being a little bit undersized at the weight class, he holds his own. Coach Lofthouse encouraging Trussell, don't let him sit in that tie. We want to create a little bit more action in this position.
Heavy hands, both guys. Island strong. I mean, this tie up on a head, ear to ear. Referee says something's going on. Maybe blood on his hand.
Some bleeding.
Oh, we got a timeout. I think his finger or his fingernail is bleeding here. So quick blood timeout. Checking to make sure there's no blood on the CBU wrestler, Island.
It's funny, in wrestling, it's like one of the only reasons you stop a match.
I know.
Like there's blood. Someone's actually bleeding.
Physically bleeding.
It's like other sports, it's like, we'll stop match for pretty much anything. Cleaning up some blood on the other athlete, give him a quick splash, we're back in the center. A minute left in the first period. Let's see if we can see some action on our feet.
Like I said, right before we broke there where the ref saw blood, Island so strong, just that collar tie and ear-to-ear tie-up. I've never been a fan of the collar, or I should say that ear-to-ear tie. I feel like it inhibits me from getting my head into positions where I can move and penetrate. So both guys, short time here. Oh, a little knee tap. Not a full shot by Island. Trussell comes away with this Russian tie.
Trussell, good job switching hips here. He's got a foot on the mat.
Got to look to get that right leg out from the Iowa ride. Turn to the side, gets it out, stands to his feet. Nice job earning that escape. So doesn't spend too much time on bottom. Does what it takes to earn that escape. Like I said, Trussell tries for kind of a drop level and feigns a shot, but man, getting a shot off ear to ear is tough. I don't know what your thoughts are, Chase. And some guys feel comfortable hitting from there.
Yeah, heavyweights tend to sit there a little bit more. Both guys kind of fighting for position here.
I think somebody looking on the outside, they're just kind of like standing there with their hands on each other, not realizing like immense amount of pressure and power is going into keeping a guy off balance. Takes a lot to do that.
Trussell doing a good job keeping his hands low, controlling the center of the mat.
Quick escape, both guys. Neither one wants to be held down, Jason.
Can't hold these guys down.
So neither guy held down or ridden, I should say. And then, on our feet, we're kind of at this stalemate. What do you think Chase got to do to open something up?
Yeah, they felt each other out for 2 rounds now. I think that if there's an opening, they can create that opening there. Shots available. Chase does a good job of pushing the pace in the 3rd period. I'm hoping he can open up some offense. Chase gets to an angle. He has the Russian tie here.
Island feels that, grabs the hand right out of his armpit, pushes that off, so that pressure gets alleviated, and Trussell says, I'll just start with a new tie. Essentially 30 seconds left here. Takedown can win this.
Some physicality there in that last exchange. Trussell kind of shoots straight on.
Snap there.
Chase goes back to his Russian.
Short time.
The time's going to expire here. We'll go into overtime.
Here we go, straight into it. It's kind of the way I like it. If you've been burning on a 7-minute go, let's go straight into that overtime. See what you're made of, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Again, if we took all time of this match on our feet in a similar position, man, this is an enormous amount of time. But there goes Chase. Like we said, you got to stay in in position to open things up. He tried for a little snap down where he pulled him into a front headlock. But we break off, so we're, again, just vying for that position here. Chase in on a shot.
No, nothing yet. Looking for a stall warning. All the shots have been taken by Trussell.
I think it's probably about there. I think one more is going to earn us the stall warning, but you got to keep. I mean, that pace has got to go, and it can't be fake. I mean, I think the last thing you want to do is put something sloppy together and get re-attacked and whatnot. But right there, if he kept moving forward. Man, he had a good shot there. Island did a good job. Oh, there goes another shot with a stall call and a trip opportunity, but he's going out of bounds. 30 seconds. He doesn't have to rush this. And a takedown right on the edge of the mat. Place is going crazy. Trussell comes away with that overtime victory. All right. Well, hey, after we had said, hey, there's not a lot of shots going on in this overtime, Trussell hits 2 really good shots, ends up coming away. You know, we had about 30 seconds there, chasing, where I was kind of concerned. I was like, okay, we don't have to rush anything because we're on the edge. Trussell does a good job. He pulls him back in and then treetops and trips him down. So good victory there by Chase Trussell. And we're from heavyweight all the way down to 125.
Hey, excited for this match. It's opportunity for Yusuf Lilly, a redshirt sophomore at Utah Valley, to potentially get into some ranking conversations. Wrestling California Baptist's only ranked athlete in Eli Griffin. So see what happens here. Both guys pretty quick. Yusuf, really compact, stocky guy, whereas Griffin, one of the longer athletes at 125s. Griffin, an athlete out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, gets in on that single. Wanting to climb there, and he gets the 3. Yusuf back to his feet. Interesting return by Griffin, kind of steps behind
all the
him.
way, yeah.
Yusuf starting fresh here. Minute 14 left. He gets hand control to his feet and then
Interesting returns, right?
Yeah.
Kind of step behind and whips 2 times now. Has whipped Yusuf back almost to a near fall kind of exposure, but then Lilly does a good job to hip over and go flat.
Coach Williams looking to have a conversation with the referee here. I think it's about those returns. The way he locks his hand, steps behind. I don't know. Griffin with walking that hand over his back. He's in good position here. Lilly wanting to get his right hand back out of that bar.
Claw comes across his throat here.
Yep, there's a tilt from this position. See what Griffin's looking. Yep, he goes, and he's getting swipes. He gets 2 swipes. And a tight bar. He's just going to pry on it for the last 4 seconds. California Baptist gets option here. He defers. Lily wants to go neutral. I think it's a good choice here.
I do too. I think you saw kind of some of the prowess for tilts and a really tough bar. Man, right at the end there, he had that so darn tight. Luckily, we get a fresh start here. Yusuf feels pretty good on his feet, so let's go.
Yusuf,
nice
great
change
motion
ups
here, and he goes cow catcher.
Here we go.
Lily
Ooh.
tries to penetrate there, gets stuffed. 20 seconds, he's going for another shot attempt.
Oof. But man, Griffin
with a little smile on his face.
Like daring, he just stood straight up while he walked and crossed his feet.
Yeah, kind of bouncing there. Didn't feel threatened in that situation. He goes bottom, 3rd period.
Okay, quick escape by Griffin. Oh, outside shot. Griffin tight, and ends up swimming his arm through to a double leg finish. Almost puts Lily on his back, but Lily's still not out of the woods yet. He's got to crawl his legs forward, get his knees on the mat. And here he goes.
Lily, kind of with that Greco background, goes chest wrap from there, and it didn't really do him any favors as Griffin drove through. Now Griffin with pressure on that spiral ride and a half. Stall warning on Griffin.
There we
Lily
go.
scores an escape. First point of the match for Lily. So we got 45 seconds left in the match. You're down big. What do you do, Sam?
I'm telling you, you got to get some takedowns and score some points. So I'm not saying you necessarily got to throw a guy, but with the ability to score a 3-point takedown and see what happens there, you got to turn some point scoring opportunities on. And I mean, staying out here, you got to go. Got to close the gap and actually get active.
Yeah, really short time. We got victory series, your throws and whatnot to get them feet to back and seal the deal.
Wow.
Griffin turns his back to him.
Griffin just turns away. Well, hey, Elijah Griffin comes away with the victory. Number 32 ranked. That was CBU's arguably one of their tougher guys. All right, we are past that 125-pound match. We're going to have a quick 2-minute break, Jason. We'll break it down a little bit more. So stay with us with Big 12 Wrestling. Utah Valley taking on California Baptist.
Stay tuned.
We are back. Into that promotion. Chasen, how many jump rope skips can you hit in a minute?
Like 200, 3 maybe?
I'm probably just under 500.
I meant 5,000. Sorry.
All right. Case Mauger, tough guy, going up against Hunter Leak, Jr. from California Baptist.
Mauger, one of our favorite athletes on the team, super gamey. Had some big wins at 125 last
fireman
season.
carry.
He gets in here.
And to his back. To his back. Weirdly enough, man, he kept that arm. He held Mauger's leg with one arm. And I think Mauger was more worried about headhunting than worrying about what was going on with his foot and his leg here. So he still got to earn the takedown.
Mauger still has that Turk, that inside leg, and there's no takedown.
He's got to keep running towards it. Got to hook that foot or keep running his legs to get down behind. This turned into a scramble match here. Again, no takedown given yet.
So something about headhunting, Sam. It's like, yeah, we want to get back points, but let's get our takedown.
I agree. And, man, California Baptist comes away with now taking something where he's almost on his back. Now he's put Mauger in a really tough situation where his legs are both captured. If Mauger can hold on to this toe or toes, he can maybe earn a stalemate, but, man, his leg is so isolated there.
Yeah, CBU is going cross wrist at this point.
Throw it off. He can swim his arm out here.
So he gets the 3. He's got a leg in. It's really high, but that's takedown.
That was an interesting scramble and chain of events there. So Mauger now has got to throw this leg out. He does. Now he's got a good position. He'll headhunt here again. This goes back to maybe just get the reversal. Now then we'll headhunt. But he's got his shoulder turn. He's going to run. He's running here.
California Baptist athlete, good at just keeping the lock, staying on the leg. So he gets a stall warning because he's been in on the leg forever. A lot of action. Mauger dangerous from everywhere. Puts him in danger twice, but the scoreboard, is deceiving on how the match is going on.
Leak doing everything right as far as just being sticky on top, holding on, scrambling through. He's got a leg ride with a
He's got a lock.
Lock here. Man, Leak pulling him clear back. Almost onto his own back, but now where he's getting near fall. Oh, and we're in a bad position here. And a fall. Hunter Leak comes away with the pin.
With 1 second left on the clock. Puts
All right.
California Baptist in the lead.
Yeah, so our team score now, that again, those bonus points make all the difference. Leak brings that team score 17-14. 2 matches left. That means this duel's tight. Hey, Chasen?
It's very. Yeah, those bonus points are no joke. Give up a pin, give up a tech.
So one of our ranked wrestlers, Hayden Drury, he's going up against Darren Green.
Drury, an NCAA qualifier 2 years ago. Controlling the center of the mat.
Drury got him on the edge of the mat, I think 2 times now. He's really put us back to the mat. He's owning the position. Drury does a good job of that. Again, a shot out here makes a statement as to who's controlling the match and who's pushing the pace. And we get that.
California Baptist coach wants to chat about that for a second. Action resumes with Drury still controlling the center here. Does a good job pushing forward. Goes front head.
Drury with a tight front head, well, a heavy front headlock. But Green pops his head up. We're back to wrestling 50-50 here. Drury now with this Russian tie.
Drury looking for an inside tie. There's kind of some half shots from CBU. A lot of pressure forward. "20 seconds left in the first period. He gets another stall. That'll be a point for Drury.
I think for, those watching, I think sometimes it's like, well, stalling, that means that guy doesn't want to wrestle. I actually, there are a lot of instances where a stall is an earned point or an earned warning or an earned position, right? That's another guy just imposing his will to control the pace of the match, to control the territory, the edge of the match, and to always be pushing and causing that pressure. That's an earned point. So I think good job by Drury in that position there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things athletes can do to push the stall, and create that call. So Drury good on top here. He's sticky. He stays in, but Darren Green bails on that towards the center of the mat, gets the escape point. It's tied 1-1.
Oh, nice shot, but he's got to keep going through. Whips his arm by to try to limp arm and create some space to attack. You want Drury to turn his butt to the center of the mat. Again, control that edge. Earn that space. Here he goes. Turns his butt to the center. Now
Drury's
he's
still really offensive, taking all the shots. Looking to drag his opponent back in so he can score there. Not quite. They go potentially dangerous on that. Try not to tear any ligaments.
There was a kind of a drag-by attempt there. Jury just doing such a good job of staying very square. Position is solid and sound.
Third period, UVU gets choice. Jury will go bottom. Riding time currently not a factor.
Quick escape. I think Green's got to know that he's got to make some changes, because as far as like opening up opportunities, hasn't been a whole lot. So something's got to change big for him. Drury, if he keeps controlling the mat like this and controlling the pace, again, here goes another one.
They say continuing action there. But Drury doing all the right things, pushing him out, controlling the center.
That pressure gets to be a lot too, where it's like, I don't know what else to do. Then we're really circling maybe in unorthodox ways or ways that don't keep you in great position. And what ends up happening after that is Drury's going to open up opportunities to shoot here. One minute left, and almost a shot here. Another stall.
Another point for Hayden Drury. So then it goes 2, right?
Yep.
And then it's done. If you have it after the 2-point one, you're out of the match.
Yeah, so you'll get a warning, you get a stall point against you, you get a stall point against you, you get a 2-point stall against you, and then if you're still found to be in a stalling position or not addressing or coming up to meet your opponent, you'll be disqualified. Shoot him out here. That's going to make a statement.
CBU does take a shot, gets in on that sweep briefly. 10 seconds left to go in the match. Drury shuts down any offense.
All right, so 141 pounds. Hayden Drury comes up over top of Darren Green of California Baptist.
The duel is tied, Sam. It goes into the final bout at 149.
So here's the question. Last match, senior day, Coach Williams' last match, tied 17. I don't know if you could draw this up better, no?
Yeah, it's dramatic in here. And it's a graduate wrestler, Dane Morton, wrestling Isaiah Delgado, also a redshirt senior for Utah Valley. So Delgado, also a fixture on the lineup. An NCAA qualifier last year. Super athletic, quick, good on his feet wrestler from El Paso, Texas. I trust him. I think he's going to bring it home.
Here we go, baby. Our 149 pounds, we are off. Shot in here. Delgado pushing the head down, fighting, well, trying to go one-on-one. Morton climbing up.
Yep, looking to grab that up far leg or
Tree
far
top
hip.
and a sweep. That's a three-point takedown. All right, quick escape.
There.
So quick shot that ends up not really not working out for Utah Valley and Delgado, but he corrects it. He gets an escape. Still a lot of time left here in the first period.
Delgado really good at hand fighting. Gets really good leverage, good pulls, good motion. Delgado needing to really crank on that front head.
Oh, shot from outside. Just kind of a post go to this outside single. Ooh.
Ref stops the match there. That knee start bending the wrong way.
Delgado's got to keep some pressure here. There's kind of a gap. There's been a gap here. He's got to close that gap and make contact. Coming inside here. Here we go. Now he's starting to get heavy hands and create some motion.
Delgado's been hanging on that head quite a bit this match.
Yeah.
Kind of wears on you.
That does. I mean, right now, if you look at the position of Morton, the low back, just by hanging there, he's even on his feet here. That's tough. That affects your glutes, your quads. Everything's kind of burning. So that can turn up to be some scoring opportunities as I wear my guy out into the second, third period.
And he's relentless here. He's still got that front head. He's still got underhook. And
he goes by.
Not quite enough. 9 seconds left in the period.
Okay, Delgado chooses down here in the second.
Yeah, quick escape last round. Knee slides to his feet. He's got hand control. He's looking to not get returned.
That lift was interesting because he lifted and his lat lock just went clear up to Delgado's high chest. Never got his feet off the mat. Here he goes. Turns out. There we go. Earns that escape.
Another shot from space by Morton. And another front headlock by Delgado.
Another shot. Sweep out here. He's straight on. Let's look for Delgado to turn this into some offense.
Yeah, they're close to the edge.
drop that level.
That's got to be continuing. Morton slowly returning to the center.
I guess when I see that, Jason, that's like, man, I got to keep turning it on. You're obviously doing something. Morton, again, like you said, returns a little slow to the mat, or center.
Well,
Delgado's got to keep the pressure on here.
An end of the period score here would be crucial.
Underhook here.
Morton goes to a clamp kind of on that front head. 20 seconds.
Oh, shot.
Stall warning. Cal Baptist looking at the clock. He's still looking at it.
But Delgado's got to stay out. He can't stay down there. So the stall call, that's good too. So we're pushing that action. Morton again, a little slower to get up. Short time, 7 seconds. Runs that all the way around. He's got to swim this by.
And that'll be it for the second period.
3. No.
Refs on 3. No, not quite. It's Cal Baptist's choice. This is a real nail biter, Sammy. 3-2 in favor of Cal Baptist. He gets choice. He'll go bottom, I think. No, no, no. Cal Baptist is choosing bottom. Delgado, I think, should cut him right away, or optional
He does.
start. There we
He
go.
just says, I'm going to elect for a neutral start here.
Yeah, don't waste any time trying to ride him or let him get in a escape. Push the pace on our feet, get the takedown.
There he goes.
Delgado.
Oh, and
He
a,
gets the lock.
yes, yes.
Nothing.
No, man. Again, that's a couple times during this duel where we got a good takedown, but we get a little greedy. We get a little greedy. We want to go for that fall. We want to go for the pin and the turn.
Yeah, let's just get the takedown. For crying out loud.
Outside shot. He's got to go around. Let's get the takedown here. Delgado again. He goes.
He's still on that head.
He's got to come up. He's got to come up. He's got to keep going. Oh, my.
Hey, we're still in this.
There's still time.
Delgado looking to get to his feet here.
There's still time here. 55 seconds.
Stalling. Okay. Hey, we're 45 seconds left. California Baptist looks fast. He looks fast.
I think if Delgado can keep crisp, clean moves going here and motion and just that pressure.
Well, it's an escape and a takedown, throws it into overtime. He went headhunt.
There he goes to his back there.
Cut him, cut him, cut him here. Delgado, cut him. Everyone's saying cut him. Nah. That's 2. Oh, that's only the second stall.
Oh my gosh. Well, that brings the match to a dramatic close. Too little, too late for Delgado. I think he tried everything he could. He ends up with a reversal, and everybody, coaches, everybody was saying, cut him, cut him. We got to come away with that. But that victory, again, a tied match, 17-17. CBU comes away with a 1-point victory, which brings the team score, California Baptist 20, Utah Valley University 17. Great matchup. Big 12 wrestling. As a reminder for our fans that are listening in, two big things coming up. March 9th and 10th, Big 12 championships going down. And then later, 2 weeks later, 21st of March to the 23rd of March, are the NCAA National Championships. Those will be held in Kansas City, Missouri. From Utah Valley University, we appreciate you joining on our senior day. Coach Williams' last home duel. Still so much good wrestling for Utah Valley coming up with our region and our conference. So Wolverines Wrestling, stay with us. More to come. Signing off.